We stuck together for about a year, but that was a year too long for me. Trying to forget those memories. I wanna tell you how much I've been moving on. So many things for you to see, but I don't wanna waste my energy. I held you down, but you held me back, throwing my life off track. You had me feeling like I'm losing my mind, but now I'm back better than ever. I never should've lied and told you that I loved you. No, I never should've said that you would be the one. I never should've lied and told you that I need you. All I needed was for us to come undone, 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 undone. My mother told me you're not worth my time, that I couldn't have asked for any less, so I got tangled in your mess. I should have listened to a lesson of love, but when I was young I made mistakes, had to let go of all that hate. You made me feel like I had nothing else, began to doubt myself, started believing I had nothing left. But looking back on all those moments, I never should have lied and told you that I loved you. No, no, I never should have said that you would be the one. I never should have lied and told you that I need you. All I needed was for us to come undone, undone, I never should have said that you would be the one.
Come on in, everybody. Welcome to Happy Hour, episode 5.
Should have said that you would be the one. No, I never should have lied and told you that I loved you. No, I never should have said that you would be the one. Oh, you're not the one. It would never know. All I need is us to come undone. No, I never should have said that. Oh, you're not the one. It would never know. All I need is us to come undone.
Welcome, everybody. Episode 5 of Happy Hour. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? That is the question tonight. Sammy B, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm sporting the old Cheeto shirt.
The good old Cheeto shirt.
Woo!
Oh, man. That's
Legend.
the legendary Cheeto shirt. If you are on Instagram watching, you can tune in to my YouTube or my Facebook page, and you'll be able to see me and Sam. Otherwise, it's just me. You don't get to see the Cheeto shirt. Actually, here we go.
Cheeto shirt. Oh, we can't see it.
We are at Blue Dream Studios. This is Happy Hour episode 5. We are dedicating tonight's show to good old Cheeto Rodriguez. He's been gone for a little over 3 weeks now, and it sucks without him. I'll tell you that much. But
Sure does.
you know what? Looking back on all the memories we've had together has been a very healing process. And also, this shirt that Sam is wearing has been such a fun little remembrance. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
A great tribute to Cheeto.
A Cheeto tribute. Sam actually had an idea of getting little custom shot glasses made because Actually, I'll fill you in on that later. We're gonna start playing some music. We're just gonna get right into it. What are you guys drinking tonight? I've got my classic gin and tonic, and we're just gonna have a little fun now. Let's play You. This is in honor of this 4-year Sweet Side anniversary. 4 years ago, I released the album Sweet Side, and it has changed my life, changed my career, and has been one of my proudest moments in my life, and I love that project, and thank you guys for listening. This is a little bit of a throwback to the Sweet Side show. If you know, you know.
Haven't caught up in a minute. We've been busy taking care of us. On the same page from the beginning. You and I knew just what the two of us would be. But let's talk about it anyway. Let's pour a drink and hang out. We got so much to celebrate. There's so much to figure out. They think we need the fairy tale, and sometimes I might think so too, but none of that is you. Seems like everybody's having a baby. They're asking why we don't even try. Another invitation to a wedding. We'll take our time. It's not like us to fall in line, 'cause we've never been traditional, no. We got a special kind of love, and that shit is unconditional, no. You know the kind they dream of. They think we need the fairy tale, and sometimes I might think so too, but I really don't need any of it in the oven. Oh no, 'cause none of that is you. 'Cause none of that is you. See, none of that is you. Oh no, no. Hey. Oh no. Oh, you so nothing even matters if you're not around. No, nothing even matters if you're not around. Oh no.
Nice. That was a little song called You.
It sure was. What's up, y'all? Let's see who's in the chat here. We got Gary. We got Craig. Where you guys tuning in from? Angela. What's up, y'all? Seattle. Jeffrey from Seattle.
Seattle. Oh man, we got to tell you guys all about our West Coast tour.
Oh yeah, the last time we did a show was right after our East Coast, the East Coast leg.
Yeah, the East Coast leg.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, it's been a while.
Yeah, we so let me tell you a little bit about my West Coast tour. We did the East Coast, and then we came back and we did live, and then we went to the West Coast, and basically the 5 dates that we had were Vancouver, Seattle, Bend, and Portland, and then back down in San Diego. And we started off strong, I'll tell you that much. And maybe not in the best way, but strong, very strong way. Sam, I'll let you tell the story.
Very strong, the strongest. So long story short, we forgot our passports. We were going into Canada, and our first show was in Vancouver. But Raquel and I flew up to Seattle and rented the van, and then drove up, and the rest of the band met us in Vancouver. But we were in line in Los Angeles, basically like barely going to catch our flight as is. And I'm like, hey, did you bring your passport? Raquel's like, no, did you? And I'm like, fuck, no, I didn't. And I had literally just renewed my passport specifically for this trip, and yeah, just completely folded, dropped the ball. I usually have like this super nerdy checklist for packing, and I swear to God, it was the first time that I didn't use it at all. And I'm like, oh, we just got back from the East Coast. Like, I got this. Like, things are still in my suitcase. Like, we're good to go. And yeah, first international show. International, I'm like, Canada, it's just like right there, right? It's gonna be cool. But
It's basically the U.S.
yeah,
They were very
cool.
nice about it though. Like when we were at the border, we were both like, all right, you know what? Let's just hype ourselves up. Sam started playing Bob Marley. What did you say? Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be. We're like, yeah, you know what? Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. And we get to the lady. There's like nobody at the border trying to get to Canada. And we get to the security or whatever. And Sam just hands her our IDs.
She doesn't like we roll up and she just looks at
Silent.
us, doesn't say anything, and I'm just like, hi, like what?
You can feel
Do
that.
you need something from us?
We totally felt like she was in her mind, like, all right, come on, show me your passports. And we're kind of trying to avoid the whole passport thing because we're like, oh, we don't have them.
Here are our California driver's license. Hopefully that'll be cool, right? Because, yeah.
No, it took maybe all of 15 minutes to get into Canada because we had like our paperwork from the show and the promoter, and then we also had like the poster, and like we actually sent our keyboard player to our house to pick up our passports so that he could fly into Vancouver with them, and we're like, we'll have them on the way out of Canada. So we just had to like go into their offices and give them our ID. They did a background check and like check the car and everything, and they were really nice. They could have said no pretty easily, but they kind of just like, I think, read our attitudes, or like, oh, we're so sorry, but we know we're going to get in there. Like, we have a show tonight. And they let us through within like 15, 20 minutes. And yeah, coming back out of Canada took like 2 hours waiting at the border. That sucked.
Get global entry. Jay.
Someone on Instagram said, I know you're promoting your new album, but can you sing my favorite, Mile High? No, not tonight. Tonight is dedicated to Sweet Side because it is the 4-year anniversary of my album, Sweet Side. So the only songs we're doing tonight are either from Sweet Side or maybe a couple from the new project. But tune into another happy hour sometime in the future. Request those songs, and I'll get them on the set list. But for now, it's a Sweet Side night.
For now, no.
For now, no. So that first song.
What's
that
your
you
second
heard,
favorite song?
That first song you heard is actually the #1 song off of Sweet Side, which is surprising. I'm sure I've told you guys the story before, but for those of you who hadn't heard it, the short version is basically we showed this song to everybody that we knew to try to get their opinions to see whether or not it was a single. And most people were like, this is the deep cut. This is like the treasure that you find on the album without like putting it as a single. So I don't think I ever like really pushed it as a single. And somehow it became the most popular song. And
It wasn't released as a single at all, right? It was just
I don't remember. It was freaking 4 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't.
5 years ago,
it
probably.
Wasn't. It was the I think that was like the focus track or whatever.
Rambo, Kyle Rambo,
Ramboni.
my lawyer,
What's up?
my entertainment lawyer, loosely. All right, we're gonna get back into playing some music. I forgot the set list in the freaking control room. So what should we play next?
Sweet Side.
All right, we're gonna do the title track. We're going to do Sweet Side. Thanks, Yolanda. Bob, it's happy hour somewhere. I take things personally whenever you're around. You play so tough for me. You're never backing down. You always need to be teaching me something I don't seem to know. I keep on asking if I'll ever be enough. But all the while, I know, baby, I know that you got your sweet side. Let me see that smile, show me your sweet side. Help me remember why I'll always love you. Even just once in a while, you show me your sweet side. Do you remember when you called me up, taking my time again? You said you just wanna talk, but you start questioning everything. Even when I'm doing fine, you break me down and I just stay quiet. But all the while, I know, ooh, that you got your sweet side. Let me see that smile, show me your sweet side. Help me remember why I'll always love you. Even just once in a while, you show me your sweet side. Come on. Your sweet, sweet side. Your sweet, sweet side. Your sweet, sweet side. You got your, sit, let me see that smile. Help me remember why I'll always love you. Even just once in a while, you show me your sweet side. You got to show me. You got to. Nice. Nice.
I always feel like I want the ending to like go a little bit longer, like just hold the bass note out or something, you know. Just like end so fast.
Someone
So
on
funny.
Instagram had a nice comment that said that they were listening to my earlier stuff and they like how the music has evolved. Thank you for
Oh.
saying it that way, because I take things very personally, as this song states. And I think that a lot of people have said to me like, "Oh, you've gotten so much better." And like, you're so much better than you used to be. And that actually happened this week at your mom and stepdad's place, where your stepdad was like, oh, you're so much better than you used to be. And I'm like, so you think I used to be bad? So you think I used to be bad? That's how I took it, because I'm crazy. But the way you complimented me, that just made me very happy. I'm also glad with how my music has evolved, because I feel like the more I release, the more I feel like I'm finding myself. It's funny, I was actually going to talk about this on the show today, but this is a nice little segue that I feel like for a second there, I was like, you know what? Housewife is my last album. I'm done. Like, I don't have anything left to say. I don't feel like I'm changing. I feel like I'm doing the same shit. Like, I feel like I'm boring. And then just as of the last, like, couple weeks, maybe because of Cheeto passing, honestly, that I feel like I just want to get out there and, like, be better, that I've been kind of inviting back the idea that maybe I'm not done. Maybe I do have another album. Maybe I do just keep going and seeing where my sound goes and where life takes me and how I keep evolving and changing as an artist and as a person. So, yeah. Maybe you guys will have another album for me in another couple years. Not any sooner, because I take my time. Oh, man.
There might be a track coming out at some point that we just recorded.
Oh, with Tall Black Guy?
Yep.
Nice. Zoe and Tall Black Guy, yeah. Just saying, we got
I like how he put it the other day. He was like, no, it's a party. Like, you're never going to stop or something like that.
I saw someone on Bad 14V said, he's from Bakersfield, 68-year-old man, and I love your music. It takes me back to my teenage years when we had house parties and music made you feel something. Fuck yeah. That's exactly what I want it to feel like. Hell yeah. That makes me very happy. So I guess going back to the Housewife tour, we'll just do city by city. After Vancouver, we went to Seattle, which was fucking amazing. Seattle, you showed up. You really made me proud. That might have been my favorite show of the whole tour so far. Maybe not the whole tour, but definitely like top 3 at least for sure. I very much enjoyed Seattle.
Top show on the West Coast? West Coast leg?
No. I think San Diego might be. But yeah, San Diego venue had a lot to do with it. And Mello was there, so. But yeah, Seattle, we rocked Seattle. Loved that. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, we...
What show were you at?
What show were you at?
Well,
where do you want to see us?
Yeah, what shows do we have coming up? I mean, this is airing 8 p.m. on the West Coast, so I don't think anybody in Europe is probably watching. Although...
Absolutely not. You know who could be watching, though?
Who?
Our Japanese fans.
Japan. And Australia. I saw someone
Sam's
from Australia.
got a little bit of light news.
Well, you know, I've only been working on this for about 5 years now, but yeah, so we're trying to go to Japan. We're trying to play in Japan, and it's looking like that might happen. I'm just going to say it like that to, you know, anyway. We might play in Japan the 3rd or 4th week in September. Details are still being confirmed, but yeah, if you are in Japan, hit us with a comment.
Yeah. Kyle on Instagram is trying to get me to finish my gin and tonic.
Oh, he's doing one of these things?
Yeah, do you see how much is left? Like,
wait, he's like putting his finger like right at the bottom.
I'm going to sue you.
That's where I got that from.
I know. Like, he's crazy. Oh, man.
It's happy hour.
Marty said, just found you recently, and I hope you're around for a lot more. Thanks, Marty. That means a lot, because I feel like the last thing I ever want to do is bore people with the same shit.
Yeah, you have like brand new fans who just found you, and you're like, Housewife's my last album. Sorry, I'm like cutting it. You know, we're done. Just as like the marketing starts working and like hitting like all these new fans. Yo, I just found you. Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
it's
done.
part of the gimmick. Let's do another song, and then we'll continue telling you about the West Coast leg of the Housewife tour, and probably more about Cheeto too. Let's be honest. Oh, what song should we do?
I'm like, I'm
I'm
scrolling
waiting
over
for
here.
you to start any song. We're gonna do one we haven't done in a very long time called "I Know, I Know." This one is a Amber Navrin track. It's funny because Amber did a song on Sweet Side, and she also did a song on Housewife. And I think people thought that the Housewife collab was the first time Amber and I had ever worked together, which is crazy because she was on Housewife 4 or 5 years ago. And she's one of my best friends. Like, I love Amber. She's a wonderful person. So if you haven't heard the other collaboration that I have with Amber Navrin, we're going to play it for you now, called I Know, I Know. Same situation. She produced it. She co-wrote it with me. Fabulous. So you didn't think to ask about it? Some things never change. My hurricane with good intentions, nothing never stands in your way. Same. I'm fighting twice the battle. Still here, tired and insane. The truth is, it's nothing I can't handle. I know nobody makes it on their own. On their own. Oh, I know I'd take this over being alone. Alone. I know nobody makes it on their own. On their own. I know I never wanna do this alone. So you didn't think to ask about it? What's that ever changed? Acting like you got good intentions. Everybody's gotta do it your way. Playing the same game. But I'm fighting twice the battle. Still here, tired and insane. The truth is, it's nothing I can't handle. I know nobody makes it on their own. On their own. Oh, I know I'd take this over being alone. Alone. I know nobody makes it on their own. On their own. Oh, I know I never wanna do this alone. Yeah. I know almost forgot the lyrics to that. It's been so long.
When you said you wanted to play that today, I was like, oh,
You
okay.
sure about that?
Yeah. Should we run it a couple times? Because I was even like during our sound check, I was like, wait, how does the break go? And then I'm like trying to turn on the camera.
There's something about the newer version of the camera that I'm using that every 20 minutes or 25 minutes or whatever the fuck it is, it turns off, even though it's being used. Like, it's so stupid. But anyway, we're a DIY kind of team over here. It's just me and Sammy B here tonight, here for Happy Hour episode 5. We've been keeping it kind of simple, but eventually we're going to get our friends back in here to play live with us and, incorporate more of those guys. I just, they're professional musicians. They have lives, they have jobs, they have gigs, they have wives, they have kids.
When you said they have lives, I was like, oh, like, are they doing live streams too? Or
No, like,
they've got their own lives.
yeah. Oh my God. So going back to tour, we'll do the last couple shows. No, whatever. So after Seattle, we went to Oregon and we went to Bend and Portland, and they were very different shows. Bend, Oregon was kind of just like a, hey, we're going to be here. We might as well play on a Friday night somewhere. And it was so funny because I think that might have been one of the raunchier shows I've had in a very long time. There were like older folks just like grinding on each other. There's a couple making out in the corner, and I'm just like, oh my God, do you guys need some space here? Like, it was nasty, but it was awesome. So.
Also, before the show started, we were coming back from sound check, and we round the corner, and I'm like, is that a fucking Blockbuster? And sure enough, we looked it up the next day when we passed it on the way out. It's the only remaining Blockbuster that's in, anywhere.
We all regretted not going in while it was open. Yeah. Like, we didn't know it was actually a Blockbuster. We thought that shit was long gone, so we were like, oh, it's probably not even open. Sure enough, it was open. Privately owned. But who has VHS players now?
Well, I mean, it's probably DVDs, and they
true.
probably, I don't know, they sell them. I think it's just like a big tourist attraction in Bend, Oregon.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, after Bend, we went to Portland. Also a fucking dope show. It was it definitely tested my patience, because it's half dancing room and half seated, and it's like the dance floor was me, the dance floor, seating, so like the dance floor was in between me and the seated crowd, and for some reason people wanted to continue sitting even though I kept calling them out for it, and some people got up and ended up standing and dancing. A lot of people kept sitting, and I'm just like, yo, this is weird. I'm not used to people sitting at my shows. Like, this isn't a jazz show. And eventually, a lot of people who were dancing and standing, they went off to the side, and I'm like, no. You guys get front and center. I don't care if you're blocking the view of the people who are sitting. They can stand or they can move if you guys are in the way. I need an audience to sing to. And then it got, raging. After that, it was fucking awesome. And Portland, the venue had really good food, actually. Everybody there was great. Our old booking agent, Matt, was our production manager, actually. So that was a nice little connection to the venue. And Portland was awesome. Had a great time at a sushi place that we went to 2 days in a row because... Hachi, yeah.
And we saw Dukes.
Oh, we did see Dukes.
A.K.A. Jonah McLean.
A.K.A. producer of Leave Me Behind, co-producer of Company, Back to Me, Good to You. Damn.
All the hits.
Damn. But, yeah. Anyway.
JR said, come to NYC. We were just there last month.
Ooh.
We'll be back, though. We
Definitely.
will be back. We played at the Mercury Lounge, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was.
You missed a really good show if you weren't there.
It was special. The venue, and it was like right next to Kat's Deli where we had a pastrami sandwich, which...
That was kind of a mistake, though.
Kind
honestly. of? Like, I was just burping fucking pastrami on rye, like, the whole evening. Just like, sorry, that was a little too... God.
That's what happy hour is about. We get in there. We get deep.
Craig was there.
Anyway, so we came back from Portland, and unfortunately, that was kind of the time in which we realized that Cheeto was not doing well. And that was a hard pill to swallow, even though we've known for a while, like over the last couple months, we were like, oh man, we see the direction this is headed. I don't like it, but like I kept putting it off and just, ignoring reality. And we honestly didn't think that he would even make it to the second half of our tour. We thought that he would go between the West Coast leg and the East Coast leg. And fortunately, we had some time with him still after that. But he, for those of you who don't know or who don't follow me on social media, like basically Cheeto, who has had a roller coaster of health issues, the thing that finally got him was a soft tissue sarcoma growth on his shoulder that started about 2 years and some change ago, where it felt like the size of a pea in the very beginning, and by the time he passed, it was literally like the size of a grapefruit, and it was open and bloody and scabby and just, it was not fun. And it was a lot of hospice care for him. He was also diabetic and needed insulin shots. He had a lot going on, and it sucked because he was the sweetest fucking cat in the world. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I don't know how he was so special, but there was something about him, and it wasn't just his fucking extra fingers and his little paws and like, oh wait, I'll show you guys the Cheeto stuff later, but he truly was just something special, and it's very quiet around here without him.
Nobody else was like Cheeto.
Nobody else. Speaking of, let's just do a song called Nobody Else. It's a song about learning how to deal with the ups and downs like Cheeto did. You're going through it lately, feeling the pressure now. You wanna stop being lazy, but you just don't know how. Don't let the hard times take control. Can't let them in your way, because next time it never go hand in hand. So don't get caught in that game. So you gotta learn to deal with the valleys. The hills will take care of themselves. You've got one thing, it's you and nobody else. I said nobody else. Nobody else. No, 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 no. I said nobody else. Nobody else. Stop comparing your journey to that of someone else. Take a moment to realize the miles you've got under
but you haven't even noticed. You're beating up yourself. Oh, but the best thing for you right now is nurture your mental health. You gotta learn to deal with the valleys. The hills will take care of themselves. 'Cause in this life you've got one thing. It's you and nobody else. Hey, I said nobody else. Nobody else. No, 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 no. Nobody else. Oh, nobody else. Should I do it? I'm talking about me, myself, and that's all I got in the end. It's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. Took it down, but from now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Me, myself, and that's all I got in the end. It's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. Took it down, but from now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Whew. Derek, your favorite song is Nobody Else. You know what?
Yeah,
Hell
Derek.
yeah. Nobody ever says that this one is their favorite, and I love performing this one live. I think that this song is so groovy, and like, I guess it just meant a lot to me too when I wrote it, so maybe I have a special attachment, but that makes me glad. Thank you, Derek.
Yeah, Derek.
Oh, nice. Someone just said, don't forget to put a little respect on my name. Their 2025 mantra. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
So I'm going to just share the last show of the West Coast leg of the Housewife tour because something very, very cute happened, or a couple things. So for those of you who don't know, the place that we played is called Lulu's Jungle Room, and it's inside of a hotel called Lafayette.
In San Diego.
In San Diego. And this hotel and venue are just stunning. Just like
Stunning in it.
so beautiful. It was just like such a pleasure to play there. And one of the cool things that happened is that we took Carmelo with us. He's our service dog, and it was his first ever like major event, and he killed it. He was on Trazodone, not gonna lie.
What's Trazodone?
Trazodone is like an anxiety pill. It fucking calms your ass down when you need it.
Pharmaceuticals.
It's basically like Xanax for dogs.
Yeah, basically.
But it was so awesome having him there. He chilled in the green room the whole time. He was just like laying on the stage floor while we were doing sound check, just not bothered. Fucking so proud of that dog. He killed it. He had a great weekend in San Diego, and you know, he's a new service dog, so he's still getting accustomed to the things that we're doing with him. Next is a plane. That one's going to be a little tricky. His first plane ride might be a little crazy, but I'm looking forward to it, honestly. So that was the first cool part of the San Diego show. The second cool part was there were a lot of really dope fans there, don't get me wrong, but there was this one little old lady in the front row the entire time, and we played 2 sets, which is something I never do. We extended it. We played 2 sets, one to Sweet Side and the old shit, and then one to Housewife, and she was just up there dancing the whole time, and like she had her eyes closed, and she's just like getting it. I'm like, okay, mama, like you're probably like 82, and you're just out here fucking like getting down, and she was so sweet. And I kind of talked about Cheeto a lot on stage. Not a lot. I talked about him at the very, very end. And I think maybe I mentioned him on social media because it was still very, very fresh at the time. It was like within the same week that we had the show and Cheeto passed. And she first came up to me like in the middle of the second set, and she had like a rock that was painted, and it just said "stunning" on it. I'm like, oh, how cute. She was like, she just painted me a rock or
She had a rock that was painted and gave it to me for some reason. Didn't think much of it. And then when I got off stage, there was an encore, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back out, and that's when I'm going to talk about Cheeto. And I kind of like dedicated the next song to him. And then we did another song after that. So my encore songs were Out Loud and Last Night. And by the time Last Night started, she came up to me again with another rock that was painted of Cheeto. Like, I brought the rock with me so that I can show you guys. But this shit is so funny. Okay, Instagram, you can see. Look at all of his extra beans. If you don't know, Cheeto was polydactyl, so he had so many toes. Like, so many toes. Here, I have another Cheeto thing to show you how many toes he had. This is only 2 paws. I don't know how you make sense of this, but this is 1 paw, and that's the other. He was such a little weirdo. I loved him. His beans were just the best. He had way too many of them. But I just thought it was so cute because the lady, like, painted all the beans on here. And I'm like, did you just paint this during this show? Like, did she know? I have no idea how it happened, but it was very sweet, and it made my night completely. And everybody was just awesome. Like talking about Cheeto at the merch booth, and it really made me feel
I
like
had like a picture of him on my iPad that I just like put up behind us and stuff.
Oh man, if you can't tell, we are obsessed with our animals, and like Sam and I have had 2 now that we've had to say goodbye to as a couple, and who have been part of our like immediate family. The first one being Peluche. If you remember, he was a soft little guy, and I loved him. And, you know, I'm okay with being obsessed with my animals. They mean a lot to me. And, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
About I have
there is a musical question for me.
Get into it. Where is it?
Steve Hodge.
Oh, can I read the question to you,
yes,
Sam?
Yes, you can read the question.
This is for Sam. This tune, but more so the last one too, are kind of edging onto a drag beat as opposed to being tight in the pocket. When do you think that's called for, and why, Sam?
Well, the thing is, Steve. No, just kidding. Man, I don't know. I feel like it just depends on the song and the vibe of the song. What's up, Instagram? Yeah, I feel like I'm always trying to be in the pocket for the most part, but like using something like the clap stack kind of thing here, I sort of like displace the beat a little bit. So like if the snare drum is like right on 2, this one's like a little bit behind, like it's kind of like a flam sort of thing. And yeah, that's just kind of like, I don't know, like Dilla feel, hip hop Dilla feel is like the only real way I can describe it. But yeah, I don't, you just, you know, when you know, you know. It's very not like a concrete, like, oh, it's actually 86 BPM where you need to lay things back and whatever. I was always kind of confused what like being ahead of the beat, being on top of the beat, like laying back really meant. And I had a lesson with Ndugu Chancellor once, who was a legendary drummer. He played on Billie Jean and a million other records. But anyway, I had a lesson with him, and he kind of taught me, it's like, all right, so if this is the metronome, like if this is the tempo, like you're literally playing like a little bit behind 2 and 4 on the snare, like when you like are hitting 2 and 4, like it's just a little bit later than the click is happening. So Yeah, that's about it.
That's our musical nerd
Yeah.
segment for the night.
Exactly.
Somebody, I lost it. Never mind. Oh shit! Where did it go?
Oh no.
Well, forgot. Or is it here? Nope, I don't remember where it went. It was something on Instagram about your talk, but anyway, if you're on Instagram, you should head over to my YouTube or my Facebook page because then you can see me and Sam in like it's higher quality.
HD.
This is cute
4K.
too, but people on Facebook, YouTube know what's going on. I've gotten 3 different requests for Daydream now. I know that wasn't part of the original set list, but
let me see if I can find it.
he's gonna do a little whatever that was. Anyway, while he's doing that, I did want to share with you guys that I am almost completely sold out of all of my Sweet Side CDs and the Sweet Side vinyls. And that's unfortunate for Europe, especially because I'm sure a lot of my European fans really want some of that older merch. But I do have some Housewife stuff left. But I'm just saying this now because if you do want some Sweet Side stuff, it is the 4-year anniversary and it would be great to have your support. But I don't know when I'm going to get it repressed. I have a lot of other things to take care of before I repress more Sweet Side vinyl. So if you do want that, I'm going to leave my store link in the chat, shop.raquel.la. Get you a vinyl. We ship worldwide. I'm very proud of that album and the vinyl. There's some cool credits inside, and I think that you guys will enjoy it. And I have a solid black one. I actually only have 7 black copies left. And then I think of the coconut vinyl I have might be like 30-ish. So don't miss out. I'm going to leave the link in the chat. Here we go.
Wait, no, not ready.
No, I'm leaving the link. So another cool thing about the San Diego show is that because it's kind of close to my hometown, and it was a free show, which never happens anymore, for me at least, there were a lot of high school friends there, which I thought was really cool because I feel like a lot of people from my past look at me and like, oh, she gave it a good old college try, but she never became famous. And it's like, that was never the goal. The goal was to make music that people listen to and that support me. I have done that successfully. I have fans and I have people that support me and I have like a catalog of music that I'm extremely proud of. And so when I saw all these high school friends there like rooting me on and cheering me on, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so accomplished. Like even they think that like the young girl that they used to know, they even think that I have gotten somewhere and they like what I'm doing enough to be at my show. And I really appreciated seeing some older familiar faces in the room. And I brought that up because Daydream specifically talks about me when I was 15 years old and the thoughts that I had in my head. And those people at the show knew that girl that I'm talking about.
You were just like in class, like daydreaming about how one day you'd have this amazing studio where you would be live streaming.
I mean, this studio is pretty sick.
You guys.
I'm just saying.
I think I got it.
We have quite a bit of people tuning in on like across all 3 channels.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to have any background vocals, but that's
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
We're about to find out. This is for all the folks that requested Daydream. We weren't planning on doing it, but we're going to do it for you. I remember being 15, bitchy. Had my life all planned out. Always wanted to be pretty, big there's still so much beauty here. All that I got now wasn't part of the plan. I didn't know just what I wanted till it fell in my hands. I'm caught in a daydream. Don't need nobody to save me. There's no need to wake me up now. 'Cause when life turns out differently, can't fight what is meant to be. 'Cause there's more than what you see in a daydream. Daydream, daydream. Daydream, daydream, daydream. Nice.
Yep, it didn't have a lot of background vocals.
It's all right.
But-
Fuck around and find out.
I mean, that's what we kind of used to do is like oh, camera's up.
Ooh, snagalicious definition.
There we go.
Oh my god, my iPad's
Oh my
dying. Things are good. It's
gosh.
just, you know, we're coming towards the end here for the happy hour episode 5. Where's our food?
I don't know.
We ordered Thai food to be delivered. I'm so proud of us. We have been making every single meal for like the last few weeks, and we finally went to Gilbert's last night, my family's restaurant in Santa Monica, and I'm like, damn, this is the first time we've been out in a while, and we're ordering Thai food tonight because we have happy hour episode 5, but we've been going to the farmer's market. We've been getting down in the kitchen, which, you know, is another happy place of mine.
It was delivered 10 minutes ago.
Oh, shit.
It's here early.
Yeah, what the heck?
We didn't want it early.
That's why we scheduled it. Uber Eats. God, worthless piece of shit.
Oh, God, Napoleon.
Dude, Sam was like completely beside himself when he found out that fucking Greg from the White Lotus was
Oh
Napoleon
my
Dynamite's
God.
uncle. And he's
Uncle
like,
Rico.
he's like, did you know? I'm like,
Dude.
yeah, I guess I didn't know that people didn't know.
Everyone knew except for me, apparently.
Oh
I'm so bad when it comes to actors like that. I mean, what was the
kind of
show
are.
with Justin Timberlake as
Yeah.
a cop or whatever?
Yeah.
And
Candy, maybe? Or,
it's
I
like
don't know.
5 episodes in. I'm just like, wait, that's JT? What? Come on, dude. It's like,
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
obviously.
Anyway, since we are coming towards the end of happy hour, we're going to play the rest of the songs that we planned for you guys, starting with Crybaby. So, like we were mentioning earlier, we are hopefully going to sign off on going to Japan later this year in September.
Woo!
And if it goes as planned, we will be co-headlining this whole tour with Maxwell, who produced this next track called Crybaby. I've never
never been good at the way that I deliver a message. I'm overwhelmed with everything that I'm feeling and forget it. Oh, but here it comes again. Emotions coming down like the rain. And I ain't gonna change something that I can't contain. I don't hold back. And you know that I can be a cry, baby. I wear it on my sleeve. And baby, that's just me. I need to cry, baby. And you know that I don't hold back. Oh, I've never been the one to sit back and maintain my composure. Cause when I walk in the room, I'm used to my mood taking over. But here it comes again. Emotions coming down like the rain. And I ain't gonna change something that I can't contain. I don't hold back. And you know that I can be a cry, baby. I wear it on my sleeve. And baby, that's just me. I need to cry, baby. And you know that I don't hold back.
Waterworks, I know my worth. Ducking love, avoid getting my feelings hurt. No cap, I be all up in my bag. Poker face, but even queens get sad. I got paid before showing my hand, so I fall back. I'm like Autumn. Don't call me unstable, I beg your pardon. Tough as nails, but hell, I'm being honest. On the outside, I'm trying to be the toughest, but way down, I'm more like David Ruffin. Nights like this, I wish the raindrops stopped coming down for my eyes, but I really got a lot to let go of. I let it all pour out. Precipitate, I should be straight by now. I admit I can't keep it all in, and you can't keep a real woman down.
Said I wear it on my sleeve. And baby, that's just me. I need to cry. I don't hold back.
You want to do Don't You Know?
No, read the room.
We got two more. Or should we just do Read the Room? Let's do Read the Room. Oh, my bad. Thank you guys for tuning in to Happy Hour episode 5. And thanks for letting me just talk about Cheeto. I'm sure if you've ever lost a pet, you know how difficult it can be, and I just want to make sure that I keep honoring the little dude as much as he deserves. One more time for Sammy B on the drums tonight. My name is Raquel Rodriguez. Thank you for tuning into Happy Hour episode 5.
You act so different in a room full of people. You lose attention when you're talking too fast. Everybody doesn't get you, even though I see they try to. So round and round and round you go. I wanna hear what you say, but don't you know you gotta just read the room. I'm tired of reading you. I'm the only one that sees right through. No one else will tell you. Look around and see who you are really talking to. Been a
thinking that I'm tuning you out, but I'm really trying to focus. Cause what you don't know is you gotta try to slow it down, but hear me. Oh, I don't wanna work so hard for you to see. Read the room, I'm tired of reading you. I'm the only one that sees right through. No one else will tell you. Look around and see who you are really talking to. Been a while since you listened. Baby, won't you listen? Look around and see who you are really talking to. Been a while since you listened. Baby, won't you listen? Yeah, come on. Let me talk to you for a minute. Baby, all you gotta do is listen. Oh, let me talk to you for a minute. Baby, all you gotta do is let me talk, let me talk, let me talk. Let me talk, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you for a minute. You, baby, all you gotta do is listen. Say, Have a good night, everybody. We are going to go have our dinner and get ready for this June tour in Europe. Make sure to get your tickets. Please make sure to get your Sweet Side merchandise because I'm almost out. And please make sure you give a little toast to Cheeto Rodriguez. Cheers. Thanks again for tuning into Happy Hour 5. You got any last things to say?
Yeah, I'm going to play a remix of Greens on our way out here.
Yeah, so just listen to this fucking Fire Greens remix Sam needs to be convinced to release. Tell him in the comments.
Tell me in the comments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't listen to me. No, he's a very good person. He's a very good partner. He just needs some encouragement. Have a good night, everybody.
Oh shit.
Did you miss
Another
me?
remix.
I know it's been a while.
He was up until like 3 in the morning fucking around with this
Shit
one.
got complicated, kinda crazy, but I'm back now. Let's work it out. We can talk it out. Let's work it out, 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 let's work it out. Don't you worry about me, I got all I need in this song. You think I haven't found it, but I found it and I found someone to share the garden and the palace. Chaos in the balance, you got a lot to say about it, but it kills you to know I got it all right now. Let's work it out. We could talk it out. Do you know what I mean, baby? 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 You think I haven't found it? Do you know what I mean, baby? Do you know what I mean, baby? Do you know what I mean, baby? You think I haven't found it? You think I haven't found it? You think I haven't found it? Don't you worry. You think I haven't found it? You think I haven't found it? You think I haven't found it? Are you with me? Don't you worry about me, I got all I need in this song. You think I haven't found it, but I found it and I found someone to share the garden and the palace. Chaos in the balance, you got a lot to say about it, but it kills you to know I got it all right now. Do you know what I mean, baby? Don't you worry about me, I got all I need in this song. You think I haven't found it, but I found it and I found someone to share the garden and the palace. Chaos in the balance, you got a lot to say about it, but it kills you to know I got it all right now.